Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for April 20th to 27th. I am Charlene Lizette. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you click the subscribe button and become a part of our High Vibe community. If you are returning, a massive thank you to you for being a part of our High Vibe community. As always, I do need to give gratitude and adoration to my great queen, the Morgan, to whom all my work is devoted to. All right, let's see what's going on, Gemini. You know, I have to tell you, Gemini, when I was doing Libra's reading, you kept showing up. So I don't know if some of you have a lot of Libra in your chart or are dealing with a Libra, but might be worth taking a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Gemini. Okay. So first things first. Will you get what you want? You know what you want. When I said that line, you would know immediately what that thing is that you want. The moon looks so beautiful today, by the way. Will you get what you want? That thing that brings you happiness, that thing that brings you joy, brings you the sun shining. Will you get that? Yes. Will you get it this week? No. Will you have to work really, really, really hard this week to get it? Yes. This is a week where the more elbow grease, whatever you want to call it, you put into your life, whether it be healing childhood wounds, karmic patterns, traumas, career stuff, relationships, whatever that, like bad food habits, whatever that looks like, Gemini. This week, whatever you focus on working on, and the more that you focus on working on, the more you will get closer to that emotional fulfillment that you seek. This is not a week where you resist this energy. This is not a week where you try and change the energy. This is not a week where you try and manipulate scenarios so that they fit better for you, Gemini. This is a week of complete surrender and doing the work. Surrender. I can release my need to control. You got the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. These two cards start off your week. And when I look at this, I feel like you're going to be working really hard towards your finances, your money, your career, your abundance. You might be getting a lot of job opportunities. You might be feeling just really, really good about your career at this time, or where your money is going, how much money you're making, how much money your business is making, etc. You're going to be feeling really good about that stuff. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm hitting these goals. I'm feeling good. Life feels good. I'm feeling very emotionally fulfilled with the amount of work that I'm going through. But what happens is somewhere along this journey, this surrendering shows up. So somewhere along this week, maybe midweek, that surrendering shows up. And man, do you ever try and fight this surrender. You got the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the Hermit, the 2 of Swords, and the Hanged One. Let's dive into these 4 cards for a minute, okay? The 8 of Swords talks about feeling stuck mentally. It's the intellect. Mentally stuck, mentally bound, mentally limited, not being able to mentally see a different way out. And so what do? You're trying to fight it. You're trying to like force your way out of this 8 of Swords. You're trying to do left, right, and center. I can do this. I can fight for what I want. I can make it work. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking about IKEA furniture here for a minute. I don't know how many of you have done IKEA furniture, but how many times have you gone frustrated at IKEA furniture and you're like, this thing is so fucking stupid? And then as soon as you like take a step back and you read the instructions, you're like, oh, user error, may have been me, right? I mean, I know that's happened to me, right? Where I'm like, the pieces, oh my God, I don't have all the pieces. Something doesn't make sense. And then I kind of take a step back and I look at the instructions and I'm like, oh, I was doing this the wrong way. And so that's the energy this week, where if you're trying to force something and you're determined that your way is right, you're just going to feel more stuck, more stagnant, more difficulty. Whereas if you surrender and you think for a minute, wait a minute, where could I be potentially blocking myself from success, from love, from abundance, from being able to find solutions? Where am I guilty, right? Like, and that's a hard conversation to have, Gemini. Like, to look at yourself in the mirror and say, where am I the one fucking up my own life right now? But that's the conversation you need to have, because in having that conversation, you no longer feel the need to fight for something while still feeling stuck at the same time, right? Like, if you're trying to like flail out of something tight, you're just gonna feel more and more constricted. Where if you calm down, take a couple of deep breaths, you can see things in a new direction. And that's your vibe this week, Gemini. Because then you got the Hermit and the Two of Swords. Look at the Hermit turning off the computer. They're like, oh, fuck, I fucking screw this. I'm done here. I'm done, right? I surrender to whatever is going on here. I gotta look at things from a different perspective, because even this Two of Swords, the person has blindfolds on. I don't want to see the truth. I don't want to accept, right? I don't want to know. I don't believe it. Say it ain't so. But the reality of it is, it's right here. You can't deny it. You can't hide from this. You can't pretend that this isn't real. And so you're almost gonna have to be forced to sit with your shit. And you might be wanting to rush out of sitting with your shit this week, and the universe is gonna be like, no, you're not allowed. Slow the fuck down. And I say that because the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands is at the bottom, where it's like this fiery fueled energy, like, let me get all these things, let me go here, let me go here. I want the sun, I want the sun, I want the sun. But at what cost? Feeling stuck, feeling limited, feeling like you can't make the decisions. And that's because we're trying to rush something before it's ready, right? You can't rush tomatoes to ripen. You can't rush lettuce to grow. You gotta let things take their time. Okay, and the Hanged One is saying just that. Take your time. Easy does it, okay? The Hanged One talks about contemplation, okay? It talks about slowing down. It talks about rethinking where you're at. It talks about being in action before you can move forward, Gemini. And so where do you need to maybe slow down, take a seat, look at your surroundings, and then make a decision on how you're going to move forward? Okay, what do you have to do there? Okay, think about that, because that's the lesson, Gemini. Taurus, yeah, Taurus ruled by Venus. We are in Taurus and Venus right now. Slow down, smell the roses. Have you watched Ferdinand? I think it's a Pixar, Disney, I don't know who makes it. But Ferdinand is a bull, and Ferdinand is the epitome of Taurus energy. Slow, soft, loving, caring, gentle, slow to take care of the roses. But man, put him in that china shop and he's just like, blah, right? And so really, really take care of yourself, and don't put yourself into positions right now that are not going to serve you, because you need to surrender at this current time to be able to see things from a different perspective. Okay? Now, in your love life, oh, and Gemini, by the way, if you want to shop over at STARSEA Jewels, pick up your modern day amulets. This is Mal Ojo to help protect against bad vibes. All right, I'm wearing a few different pieces on my wrist here. Divina, which is still in stock. Priestess is currently sold out, and this one hasn't launched yet, but you got to sign up to the website to find out when it's launching. You can shop at STARSEA Jewels in the description box below. It's handmade modern day amulets that I create for all of you to tap into your limitless potential. Shop for Mother's Day, for yourself, for a mother figure, or if you want to book a private reading, in the description box below. Okay, so lots of swords in your love. Whoa, okay, yeah, you definitely got very similar energy to Libra. So in the romance cards, we got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and the Four of Swords. 100%, whether you're in a relationship or you're single, this is not the week to move forward or to want forward momentum in any type of connection, talking to phase, situationship, relationship. This is a week where you, Gemini, have to take a step back and go, okay, what do I need to assess? What do I need to look at from a different perspective? What am I maybe missing in this current moment? What do I need to reevaluate? Okay? Because codependency tells me that you may have a habit of repeating the same patterns when it comes to your love life. And this is maybe a week where you're like, oh shit, that's how I'm stopping myself from attracting love into my life, by repeating the same freaking patterns over and over and over again. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the Knave of Swords is the Page of Swords. So where can you give yourself more self-love and self-care? Where can you give yourself more adoration? Where can you have a hard conversation with yourself about how you show up in romantic relationships? We're in Venus and Taurus loves love. Loves touching, loves kissing, loves the finer things in life, loves self-care, beautifying yourself. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. Get a mask, get a haircut, go get groomed, go, have fun with yourself, all this stuff. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path, and the Hanged Man. Again, the Hanged Man, twice. What's that saying to you? Gemini, this is not a week for you to be rushing into things. This is not a week for you to be making decisions. This is not a week for you to be like flying off the handles, okay? In love, in money, in life, this is a week where you need to honor the energy of slowing the F down, okay? Because if not, you might miss something that's really, really important. So just acknowledge that as you're going day to day. All right, Gemini, if you're interested in a private reading, either live or pre-recorded, take a look at the description box below. If you want to shop over at STARSEA Jewels, pick up a gift for a mother, like a figure in your life, or for yourself, because treat yourself, Venus energy. Description box below to shop. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.